Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Create Above and Beyond. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. Now that we're a little bit more geared up and we've got, a decent sword and at least basic armor and stuff, I think it is time to come back to the roguelike dungeon and do a little bit more exploring of this. Also, before I head down there, it would be very wise to set my spawn at the top of this. So yeah, I think it's a good idea because I really honestly could use feather falling boots. And there are ways to do it without an actual enchanting setup. Like there's a tinker's, you can make, what's it called, like traveler's armor or something like that. And you can enchant it that way. But I think the easiest way to get feather falling at this point is probably just going to be to explore this roguelike dungeon and look for some armor here, because that's totally an option. Like, you can find some really good stuff in roguelike dungeons. Not to mention, there's all sorts of other goodies as well, like, gold, emeralds, diamonds, all that kind of good stuff that we can find too. So why not do a little bit of exploring and just kind of take a peek at this floor? Like right here, bunch of iron, some quartz armor and other stuff we don't really care about, but you get the idea. You can find all sorts of good stuff here if you just take the time to look. And as long as you're, relatively careful, there's a sharpness book and an ender pearl. We actually need a bunch of those too, because I do want to get to the end at some point. So yeah, I mean, I think this seems like a good plan. Plus we'll get more mob drops, we'll get all sorts of goodies. I did go ahead and make myself a second backpack, so we have a little bit more storage space. But yeah, I'm going to explore for a little while, and, we'll see what we can find. Alright, I fully explored the second level of the dungeon, and this is all the stuff that I got. A couple important things. I did find some feather falling boots. It's only feather falling 3, but they also have double jump, which is pretty cool. And they're only chainmail, unfortunately, but that'll at least get me feather falling. Found a couple of other enchanted books, some basic resources, gold, iron, some blocks of redstone, different stuff like that. So not too bad, but I think I'm going to head down to the third level of the dungeon and see what I can find there. Well, third floor is done. It was a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I mean, the whole floor is like this little area right here. This little area right here that just goes to the staircase leading down, and then a little area over there. And then last but not least, this little area right here. Like, this floor really doesn't, there's not much to it. It's a pretty small floor. It didn't take all that long at all. And this is the loot that we got. Also, there is a silverfish spawner right here, which is kind of interesting. Don't know if I've actually noticed those in a roguelike dungeon before, but either way, I think we're going to just keep going. I'm going to head down to the next floor here. I'm going to break this block that I plopped down. I may have to break some vines too, just so I can get down here properly. Put one there, and a torch here. Okay, so looks like we got 2 directions we can go. Go this way first, because the enemies look less scary. If I haven't made it clear, roguelike dungeons give you better and better loot the farther into the dungeon you go, like the farther down you go. But also, the enemies that spawn from the spawners get much, much nastier as well. So they'll have better armor, better weapons, more damage, more health, and also you can see enemies that you wouldn't normally be able to see in the underworld or down in the overworld, like wither skeletons, for example. Just throwing that one out there. Oh yeah, and cave spiders. Yeah, the third floor is where it really starts to actually get spooky. Oh man, we might die. We might die. Run away, run away, run away. Run faster. And the vines are slowing me down, which is not good. Just keep going. Just keep going. Whew. Alright. What? Did I just get hit through the wall? Excuse me? Did you just hit me through the wall, good sir? It's not okay. I don't appreciate that. I need this spider to go away. Well, anyway. I guess we'll do this. Die. Okay, we're good. The thing with the roguelike dungeons is, as long as you light them up as you go, they're not too bad. Because once you light up an area, it's essentially safe. He had thorns. Once you light up an area, it's essentially safe forever. Because more enemies can't spawn there. You have strength too? Excuse me? It's essentially safe forever, because more enemies can't spawn there. So, as long as you light it up as you go, you can always run back to a safe area like we just did, and as long as you have some blocks of some sort or something, you know, you're probably okay. I'm going to put this chest plate on, because it gives protection 3 instead of just protection 2. So, like, the number one goal when exploring these roguelike dungeons is light them up as you go. And once you light them up, you can leave and flee. Hi, you're a wither skeleton. Go away. Okay. Back to safe area. Withering is no joke. It can very well result in you being dead. So we'll just heal up. It's fine. But yeah, this is kind of the process. Slow and methodical. You just kind of little by little work your way through the dungeon, get everything that you can get, and then once you're done, you know, go back. Well, I'm on to the next floor of the dungeon, and I kind of think that this might be as far as we can go. This guy has regeneration 3. So he heals faster than I can kill him. Which is a little less than ideal. This is what I mean when I say that the enemies get stronger and stronger the farther into the dungeon you go. And I believe this is only the 4th floor. There's 5 floors, I think, in each dungeon. So, like, I can sit here and I can smack at him, you know, essentially forever, but he's healing faster than I can kill him. So, maybe... Can we crit if we're very careful? It's hard to do. But yeah, I think this might be about as far as we can go. I did find some more goodies, though, on the remainder of the 3rd floor. I found some boots with fire protection, some legs, which I'm currently wearing, diamond stuff, I should say. And, you know, we got our feather falling boots that I really needed, so I guess I'll leave the rest of the dungeon for now, and maybe come back later when we have even more powerful gear. So you may be wondering after all of that why I needed feather falling so bad. Well, I have been doing a little bit of work in the Nether. I have moved our Nether portal up all the way to Y level 116, which is basically up in the ceiling, to start working on a proper Nether transportation network because, well, you've seen what we're working with. It's all basalt delta down there, and it'll be much easier to get around if we're up in the Nether ceiling. And honestly, I need cobalt for all of my tools, so I need to do some Nether exploration in order to be able to find the cobalt that I need. Now, the problem is, when you're up in the Nether ceiling, as you're digging around, you run into situations where, well, you'll get the idea. I was going to say, he's going to be mad at me because I don't have gold on, but that's fine. Anyway, when you're up in the Nether ceiling, you run into situations such as this, where you come down and you're like, oh, I found a good spot. And then it's a long way down. So this, I think I can survive with feather falling. Without it, not so much. So I went ahead and put on some feather falling 4 boots. We should be able to survive. Oh yeah, piece of cake. And now I can grab any cobalt that was down here, and I did see some, I thought. Oh, hi. You just stay away from me. So yeah, that's basically what I needed. Now what I can also do is, now that I know that's there, I can build a way back up. I'll probably have to make it using ladders or something like that. But I will be able to actually get back up there should I need to. This will hurt me, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'll build a way back up. I'm going to explore the Nether for a bit and hopefully find what I need to repair all my tools and get a bunch more cobalt. But yeah, that's what we needed it for. Well, after a bit of an adventure in the Nether, I managed to scrounge up quite a bit more cobalt. I got a stack here plus 18, and then in my backpack I have another stack. So we're good on cobalt for quite a while. And I think the time has come to potentially start looking for our stronghold. Because I would like to get to the end. So let's just chuck a pearl. Okay, looks like it's going to be off in this direction. I'm going to follow this thing for a bit. I should grab some blocks, though, before I go, because there's a good chance it's going to be underwater, and I'm going to want to be able to mark it. So let's just grab like 3 stacks of cobblestone. And yeah, I'm going to follow the pearl for a while, see where it leads me, and hopefully we will find our stronghold. Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is I found the stronghold, and I even found the portal room. The bad news is that the portal room generated in such a way that, well, it's not actually a portal. It generated in this oak biome foresty thing, and we got half a portal. So there goes that plan. Yeah, and then the downside is this is the portal that's closest to our base, so the ender pearls are pretty much always going to direct me here. So yeah, it's not great. It broke the portal. The game, welp. What can you do? I guess what we'll have to do is come maybe the opposite direction. Maybe we'll travel like to over here and throw a pearl, and hopefully there will be one closer. But yeah, this one's not going to work. Well, I managed to find another stronghold way over here. Our base is right about here. First stronghold was around here, and we're all the way over here. Unfortunately, this one also seems to be a bit of a mess. Over there's stuff, and I'm sure there's a portal room somewhere. But it's going to be a little difficult to make this work. So let's just make like a little kind of pathway. There's a lot of stuff down there, and we could very easily get shot off of this platform. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's leave some torches as we go in an effort to hopefully not have stuff spawn here in the future. I'm just going to delete this stuff and start looking for a portal room thing. It shouldn't be... it might be over there, actually. That could potentially be a portal room. The door does actually open, despite the fact that there is no block underneath it. Okay, I'm moderately surprised by that, but it's fine. Yeah, why not? I'm going to need you to go away. Let's just build ourselves a little escape staircase and start making our way over here. I'm going to grab the cinnabar. We could use it. Okay, let's see. Tell me that's not the portal over there. Pretty please. Oh, that's a witch. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This is not the portal. This is something entirely different. Okay, cool. Well, that's pretty nifty, but Yeah, which you poisoned me. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, get unstuck. Witch, I'm sorry, you gotta go. Alright, Witch is dead. Oh, there's a baby zombie. Okay, hold on. This could be really bad, actually. We need to find some safety. Like, right now? Okay. Whew. Wait out the poison. Eat some food. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine. Just let the poison pass. Yeah, this is turning into an adventure, but you know what? We should be fine. Let's make sure that we survive this, and then I can worry about finding the portal. Aha! We found it, and it is an intact portal. The bad news is I don't know if I have enough Eyes of Ender. We've got 7 right now. And also my inventory is like extremely full at the moment, but like that's fine. Let's see. Can I combine any of this stuff? Yeah, there we go. That opens up a tiny bit of space, and we don't need a ton of space. I just need enough that we can put these Eyes of Ender in. So let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am 2 Ender Pearls short. Alright, I actually got a little bit lucky on the first night and managed to find an Enderman that dropped 2 Ender Pearls for me, so we're good. And made the portal coming back here, so nice, easy access for the future. So at this point, all we gotta do is light it and head on in. Now, I went ahead and left all of my important stuff in here, because it would be very, very extremely unfortunate if I were to get knocked into the void or something and lose it. So the only thing I'm taking with me is the armor I'm wearing, the sword, a pickaxe, and a bow. And this is a pickaxe that I think I found in the dungeons or something like that. And then, of course, you know, some food and cobblestone and stuff like that. Let me make sure I've set my spawn. Yep, we're good. And here we go. Okay, pretty terrible spawn, but, you know, could be worse, I guess. Let's just kind of work our way up here. There we go. I mean, there's a good chance that that gets broken anyway, so let's fight the dragon. And gotcha. There we go. Not too bad. Basically just the vanilla Ender Dragon fight. Nothing super crazy at all. No sound effect, though, surprisingly. But I'm not complaining about that. Grab all the XP. Dragon Egg is up there. This looks a little bit different. The Energetic Expansion. Mystical Obsidian and stuff. Oh, and we got buddy card packs, I guess. Okay. Well, that's cool. You gotta go. I'm sorry, I cannot allow you to live, good sir. Okay, so, Ender Dragon slain, and now we should be able to make an Enderman farm, if we so choose, and also go out and explore the end, and, you know, maybe if we're lucky, find like an elytra or something like that. That would be great. So, I think what I'm going to do, for now at least, is head back. Skip the credits, there we go. And grab my stuff again, all that kind of good stuff. Put this stuff back where it belongs, and then maybe I'll do a little bit of end exploration. Alright, I have poofed out to a portal using the little gateway thing that spawns after you kill an Ender Dragon. However, I do not see anything that looks different. I was thinking maybe with this, what's called Energetic Expansion, maybe we'd find something a little bit different here. I'm going to add a waypoint that just says portal. But yeah, I'm going to go explore a little bit. I'm going to look for some end cities. I would absolutely love to get an elytra if possible. And also the dragon heads are useful in this because they're used to add upgrade slots to Tinker's construct tools. So it allows you to basically put an extra upgrade on your tinker's tools, and that is also pretty useful. So, yeah, I'm going to do some... Ooh! Ooh, there are new things. That's not vanilla. What is this? Maybe I judged the end. Maybe it's different. Maybe I judged a book by its cover and spoke too soon. What are you? Poise moss. Poise stem. Glowing poise stem. These look kind of like trees. Can I chop them down? Like, you can definitely chop them down, it appears. Doesn't take the whole tree with it, though. Looks like you can get, like, most of it, but not all of it. Okay, interesting. I wonder what this stuff is used for. Poise. Glowing poise wood is used for copper casings. Oh, so we're going to need a lot of this. You can make it... Oh, actually, no. This is just... It's also considered a wood. I see. Is there anything that this specifically is used for? Ender campfire, it looks like. That looks... Shadow casing, maybe? Interesting. And then what's this stuff? Poise cluster. Oh, it floats. Wait. You have to smack it and then kill it, I guess. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna look for some end cities and stuff. There's definitely something over there. So let me do a bit of exploration, and I'll let you know if I find anything super cool. This looks a lot like a desert temple, except endified. So... Okay. That's basically what it is. I guess there's endermites here. Is there an endermite spawner of some sort? Possibly. Can I get up above? Doesn't look like I see a spawner here, but okay. I mean, getting back down would be rather miserable, but let's just do one of these. Oh, there's a 5th chest in these. I see. Ah, okay. So there's still TNT. Aha. Well, that's good to know. How am I going to get my stuff back? Well, thankfully when you die, there is a beacon, and we would have been able to find it with the map, because it was pretty close to that portal. But I don't know if we're going to, like, hopefully our stuff isn't gone. No, when you die in this mod pack, you get a body, and your body has all of your stuff in it. So I'm hoping that that won't be an issue, and that, like, the TNT did not explode our body. But I guess we'll find out. Moment of truth. It's coming into render distance right now. Let's be a little careful here. We also need to find our way around, because the void, this is separated by 2 little bits here. So let's do one of those. And there we go. Okay, please still be a bottom to this thing. Hopefully the TNT didn't just, like, knock it all into the void, because that would be real bad. Okay. Oh, it's... I see. Well, all the stuff is gone. But we can get all of our stuff back. So it's not the end of the world. For now, let's... Oh, there's still endermites spawning. Okay. Alright. There we go. Looks like that's where the top is. We did get all of our stuff, right? Yes. Okay, that's all good. Armor-wise, we're good. We have our good sword back. Okay, we're fine. just note to self, there is still indeed TNT in these things if we come across another one. That's good to know. And lots of endermites. So many endermites. My God, there's so many! Look, it's a swarm! It's a swarm of endermites. Alright, you know what? We're out of here. I've got enough of that. The other thing I wanted to check out is right over here. It's like a dome of some sort. No idea. Is this doing balloon fruit? Balloon fruit. It's probably like a balloon. Balloon bud. Can I just harvest this with my hands? I got the bud as well. Interesting. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like there are any chests or anything like that in here. But still, kind of cool. Anyway, back to looking for end cities. Something else new over here. Looks a lot like those Nether portals, like the broken portals that spawn in the overworld. Except it's here, and it's all endified, or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Didn't look like the loot was anything too crazy. Anything else hiding here that I should be aware of? Doesn't look like it. Still, pretty cool. I have found my first end city, but it very much appears to be a really small one. I think this is the whole thing, just this one tower. And we also got some stuff over here. Ooh, goodies. All sorts of goodies, in fact. Let me just clear up some space for all this good stuff. Orb of temporary flight. That seems amazing. Yes, I want this. Yes, please. Okay, it doesn't seem to work unless you actually, like, equip it. Like, the timer isn't going down just from having it in my inventory. But we definitely want to kill some shulkers. Get some shulker shells. And all that kind of good stuff. Because we will want shulker boxes. And it doesn't look like there's a whole lot here. Looks like we're basically just going to find a shulker at the top of this whole thing. Oh, no, there's a couple. Oh, it's one of the big rooms. Okay. Okay, you're dead. There we go. You're dead. You're dead. And I'll get you later. I will still take all the gear, though, for sure. And then I think we need to heal. You teleported away. Oh, you teleported over here. Okay, even better. There we go. So we end up with 5 shulker shells from that. Are there any more shulkers chilling? Doesn't look like it. Alright, the search continues. So to aid me in my search, I decided to use that orb of temporary flight that we found earlier. And yeah, it's basically just creative flight. So that's pretty cool. It should save me a fair amount of time looking around for end cities. Although, thus far, the only one we found was that very, very first one. So, hopefully we find what we're looking for pretty quickly. Here's another beacon. So that's fine. Let's just peek up here. This is Ender Slime? Ender Slime. Okay, cool. One thing I've noticed is that the Orb of Temporary Flight does not work with double jump boots. It will double jump instead, so I had to take off those boots. But that's fine. This should still be a lot easier than, you know, essentially pillaring across everywhere I want to go. Is this new? No, that's the one I found earlier. Alright, I'm going to keep looking. Aha! Finally, an end city with a ship. It's still a pretty dinky one, but this should give me what I want, which is a dragon head. Probably easiest just to break it with my fist, honestly. Also, I think because I'm flying, it's slower. No, my inventory was full. Rip. It's fine. What I really care about is the elytra. And that we should still be able to get. Kill you. Hey, another orb of temporary flight. Okay, fantastic. So that will make my life much easier when we're going back. Also, really appreciating getting all of these nebulous hearts, too, because that will also make my life easier. Looks like my inventory is pretty full. Definitely don't need the beetroot seeds. Won't need the nether rack. Won't need a saddle or iron horse armor. Chorus pearl. Not sure what a chorus pearl does, but I'm sure it's at least moderately interesting. Put that in here. Well, no, we should probably keep that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get this all sorted out, take the stuff that I actually need, etc., and then I think I'm just going to head back. Well, I made it back to base in one piece, used the last couple minutes of my orb of temporary flight to do a little bit of nether exploration to grab a little bit more cobalt, so not too bad there. But I also found, while I was in the nether, some floating, like, statue things that had wither skeleton skulls on them. So I found 4 wither skeleton skulls, and I actually already had 2. So we could now fight the wither twice, if we really wanted to. You are not allowed to be here. This is my spot, not yours. Go away. So I'm just going to toss those in there. But yeah, bunch of shulker shells. Found a couple shulker boxes worth of stuff. I ended up making a few sort of on the fly. But you can see we got a fair amount of good loot, and most importantly, we did get the elytra. So that'll make future End City exploration much, much easier. But yeah, not too bad. Guys, though, I think I'm going to wrap this one up right here. It was a good exploration-based episode. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.